Let me tell you about my camping trip from hell. The kind of tale you hope you'd never have to tell. And though I thought it started out pretty well, it soon came to compromise my health, which she forgot to tell me something about herself. There was more under the shell. There were cards she had not dealt. The night was warm and so we walked under the moon in the dunes, made the bed, left some bread out for raccoons, and then I zipped up the tent with my love, my sudden doom. No mercy, she had me howling at the moon, when she forgot to tell me something about herself. She was raised by wolves, so she salivated anytime she heard the bell. Let me tell you about my camping trip from hell. That time when in love I almost fell. I was in deep, covered in deed, and underneath her spell I thought for sure I'd found some woodland angel, but I'm not surprised now. I don't think that she was sober, and it doesn't make it hurt less. I'm just glad the camping trip is over. The one golden rule: you leave no can't find the time. It's gotta be somewhere. I can't be saved to save my life. Just got started, I'm already done here. And what I gained is unclear, and what I came for must have disappeared. So I'll give it a rest, I'll give it my best. I'll put my nose to the stone, start getting things done in other departments. Start listening to what my heart says, and stop worrying about what others expect. So you made your point below freezing. Well, I know what you mean. I know how you're feeling. I know what you mean. I know how you're feeling. I know what you mean. I know how you're feeling. And I know how you feel. And I know what you're meaning. Amy, you found me in the woods, like you should, like they do in all those books you read but never learn. You just dream, you just dread, you just drown me out with the words and worlds that swirl in your head. When my magazines burn, all the people they turn into monsters, but just for a second, and then they're dead, and they'll leave the earth like me. suck out the poison? Can you pee on my sting? Snakes and jellyfish and sand castles, and I am their king. I guess I really blew the big one. I guess I really should have seen snakes and jellyfish and sand castles, and you were their queen. With no help from the salt water, no help from the sun, snakes and jellyfish and sand castles, our time has come. Like, God damn it, well, how can you even stand it? Looking like a ham sandwich. I woke up a broken old man with the one I left the frying pan with. The fire's fine, it's a smoke, I can't stand it, coming from my ham sandwich. So play it on repeat, misunderstanding, and the soothing sound of all your friends laughing. Does it appear as though it's been damaged? Too late, I ate the ham sandwich. Is there a sign on the back of my head that says desensitized? Well, I'm sorry I said anything. You sang a song and then learned to sing, and said that you missed the songs you sang before you learned anything. In a fishbowl on the beach, I know the salty water stings, but it's not hard to see. From a bowl the world's out of reach. I see my face in the lake at the end of a pier, and all of the fish seem to wonder what I'm doing here. When I hold my head under and hear them all scoff, I open up my mouth, I let my mind evolve. And there's a sign at the end of this swamp, it says destruct, it's fucked, it's done, it's just mud. No such dumb luck. Construct new huts, blind new kinds of ducks, then make them occupy new tide, like on the Royal Isle, where they print up a phone book as the guests survive. Well, you were baptized in a river, I was thrown off a bridge, and then I landed hotel. See, evergreens are evergreen, not like they are on my computer. Not for nature lovers, it's just another old room for new users. Could've got a hotel. We could've got a hotel. We should've got a hotel. We could've got a crashed into a motorcycle with a sidecar. The driver lived, but I killed the passenger. He went flying. I fled the scene. I woke up, it was just a dream, where I was riding in the sidecar of a motorcycle in a head-on collision with a semi on 65. It was driven by this girl who had been on my mind, and the Swamp Thing was in there sitting at her side, and he was yelling something at me and waving his arms. I could hear him. He said, "Don't it feel just like we are looking in a mirror?" So I woke up and I took an Ambien and I fell right back asleep. But I woke up again. I was in a roller rink. I was in an ambulance. I was on the stretcher in the middle of all the roller skaters. It was electric and it was DJ'd, and the jockey played everything we asked his sorry ass to play. But he scratched me with a broken record each time I passed until I bled. It was like Prometheus must have felt on top of that mountain. At that point I was determined to confirm if I was alive or dead. And when I woke up there was a smoking tire in my bed, and the sidecar, well, it was parked out front. It was immaculate with black chrome shining in the sun. And the Swamp Thing, well, he was in the bathroom, and when he came out he kissed me on my forehead, said he'd be seeing me soon. So I went back to sleep and I found that semi. I drove it to the girl's house, the girl who had been on my mind, and I took her out of here. I took control until a motorcycle with a sidecar crashed into us before I could show her my home, my future back in the swamp, where I was positive I could give her anything she'd ever want. The only problem with this dream was, for the life of me, I could not stay asleep. So your best bet's a two-cycle engine if you want to bring us faster into this doom that's intending. We can do things in our sleep we don't remember in the morning, but don't ever say I was not in there to warn